Alright, so say savage, stay savage, your boy Cito Metro was popping. The first thing that happens is I wake up to some heat. I'm talking about I woke up to some flames. Like, bro, listen, today's Boruto episode may have been some heat. I know there was like some giggly moments inside of it. I know there were some moments where it was kind of really childish. You know, you seen Boruto doing some super weird shit. But deadass, bro, this is about to be some extreme fucking heat, and I'm gonna just say this right now. If you are not up to date with Boruto, please do not watch this because this shit is getting hectic. This shit is starting to get insane. So if you guys are excited about today's video, make sure you take that W, hit that like button. It's greatly appreciated. Your support is always greatly appreciated over here. I appreciate all the hitter trap ninjas, gang, gang, gang. Now, with that being said, we about to talk about what happened in today's episode. Honestly, this is some fucking serious fucking heat. Like, dog, I'm in my, like, I don't know what to do right now.
Whipping all this double bitted chopper. We fuck all you bitches at the trap house. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. It don't mean that be like Jerry Stacker. I might fall in love with my trap house.
Alright, so straight up off the bat, the beginning scene, like deadass, the beginning scene. I haven't been this hyped for an episode of Boruto since like the summoning, since like the beginning. Bro, the beginning scene, not even 15, 20 seconds into the show. I'm talking about from 1 to whatever time they play the fucking intro song. You know, it was automatically some heat, and I'm just like, how, Sway? It's already some fucking heat. Like, dude, straight off the back. Alright, so I don't know if you guys know who the fuck Toneri is. There was a guy straddling mystery, you know what I'm saying, talking to the motherfucking moon or whatever, talking about a prophecy, talking about, this shit is getting out of hand, talking about the, you know, the comments being in the constellation and shit like that. He was basically talking about Boruto in a sense. He was talking about Boruto's future. He's talking about the prophecy, you know what I'm saying? And when I first seen him, I was like, oh, maybe it's Toneri, but at the same time, it didn't look like Toneri because you could arguably say, you know, it could have been a Mitsuki clone because, you know, Mitsuki does have the same kind of hair as Toneri, which is pretty weird, you know what I'm saying? So then we go into the episode, the intro like plays off, and, you know, shit goes die down. So we got Boruto and Shikadai, Iwabi, and Denki. They all chilling at a movie theater. Something we have never seen in Naruto. Like, this is probably some funny ass shit to me because, like, this, you know, how many times have you seen Naruto Uzumaki go to a motherfucking movie theater, sit down, get some popcorn, get a bowl of ramen at the movie theater, and just be chilling out, you know? So they're watching this movie, you know, the movie on some fucking Great Saiyaman type shit like that. This does remind me of some Great Saiyaman, some Gurren Lagann shit with the big ass glasses. Like, it was one of those weird situations where you thinking to yourself, like, what the fuck am I watching? Why did they emphasize it on this movie so much? So, you know, I guess there was probably some fun shit they wanted to draw in this. They had a really good time creating it. So, you know, Boruto and them watching and shit like that. So the superhero comes in, and basically the superhero has like this weird ass eye. So this right off the bat, like, this was like the hint letting you know you about to find out some shit. Like, you about to find out some serious shit. So, like, the superhero of the movie, you know, he would save the little girl and the little boy and shit like that. Saved everybody, you know, he was being on some cool shit. But he had, like, an evil eye. He talked about how he's gonna purify the world and save the world from the shadows and shit. So, it kind of reminded me of some Itachi shit, you know, talking about how he's gonna save the world from the shadows and shit like that. But at the same time, it was on some other shit. So, looking at this movie, you know, it basically hinted at we gonna find out information about Boruto's eye. So Boruto goes back to the crib, you know, he's going to show y'all how he lived. You know, I ain't gonna lie, watching Boruto's house compared to how it looks basically like before Naruto, you know, got older. He had this little ass apartment. Now Naruto got this big ass house. You know, we talked about this through Boruto, Road to Boruto in the video games and shit like that, but actually seeing it in the fucking animes on countless occasions, like, or Naruto didn't glue it up, son. My boy Naruto need to be on Naruto cribs and shit like that. I'm talking about this man on Hokage cribs and shit. Like, this man shit is huge. So, you know, Boruto goes in, like, basically today trying to figure out what the fuck is this eye, what's going on with this eye. You know, he got him basically thinking to himself. So the best way to think to yourself is to whip out the goons. This boy hit up with the shadow clone jutsu. He pulled up everybody he needs to pull up in order to talk to himself, basically to consult with himself. That way he can try to figure out what's going on in the ninja world, what's going on with his eye, what's basically happening with his real life situations and shit like that. So, you know, we just looking at Boruto, and we seeing Boruto pull like a Naruto move early on. Because if you guys don't remember, Naruto used used all those clones basically to help him train using the Rasengan, and he also used clones to help him learn how to add the wind style to the Rasengan, creating the wind style, Rasen Shuriken. I can talk for a moment, but yeah, that's no here nor there. So we seen Naruto do shit like that like way later on in the show, but we got Boruto already doing that type of shit because he was like, you know what, 3 hits are better than 1, or 4 hits are better than 1, basically whipping out the clones. He was like, look, goons, I need y'all pull up straight up. So Boruto basically couldn't come to a conclusion. He was just basically trying to figure out what the fuck was his eye, why is people getting controlled by the chakra. He was honestly just trying to put things together, and he talks about how all of them are connected to emotional happenings. So that's one thing we spoke about in the previous video, and I talked about how Boruto, everybody he gets involved with, they basically go through some emotional state. They go through some type of emotional shit. That way to get fucking controlled by this dark chakra. This chakra goes after people that's vulnerable to their emotions and shit like that. Like Shino Sensei was, he was kind of in a depression, kind of like me. Holy shit, that is weird. Then we have Metal Lee was like nervous. Denki outcast by his father. We talked about this a lot in a different video, but basically, he talks about that, and eventually he couldn't draw a conclusion, so he goes out there for food because he gets hungry and all the shadow clones disappear. So he goes to the convenience store, and guess who he happens to run into? He runs into the boy Shigadai. So I don't know if he hit him up on the phone. It was like, I'm heading to the store, bro. Like, I don't know if he did no shit like that, or it just happened to be like Shigadai was at the store and shit. It kind of looked like coincidental because Shigadai was just kind of sitting there and Boruto just kind of looking. And I think it's so weird, like, their convenience stores now, like the way they set up and shit like that. This man was just chilling outside eating dango. My boy Boruto went warm the burger and shit. I'm just like, what the fuck? This shit is really super strange. Then they basically start discussing, and Boruto start talking about his eye. He start thinking if it was the Byakugan and shit like that. He start literally trying to dissect everything that's been going on around him. Like, honestly, it's probably one of the most important things in the show, like, that everybody's been geeking about. Like, we really need answers on what the fuck is Boruto's eye, why the fuck has been coming back and forth, what is his connection with this weird ass chakra and shit like that. So everything that we've been asking for is starting to get put on the table. It's starting to reveal itself, and honestly, this is probably one of the most engaging, exciting episodes for me because you're starting to figure out stuff about the eye. Like, I know there's episodes about the eye that was probably a little bit more exciting, but the thing is, like, you're starting to find out old shit, you getting old people returning, like, not to mention Toneri. I'm not there yet to that part, but Toneri, he's here. So Boruto started talking with his Shigadai. Mitsuki pops out of nowhere, started talking about the Byakugan or some shady shit. Like, this man Mitsuki always is popping up. This nigga is so like ghostly. Like, this man has no presence at all. This shit is always crazy. But they continue to talk about it. So Boruto heads back to the crib. He's laying in the bed, tossing and turning for a little bit. He starts thinking about it a little bit more. Then he falls into a sleep. This is where shit goes down, boys. I'm talking about trap ninjas. Shit goes down. I'm talking, bro. I don't know how to express myself when this shit happened. My boy Toneri was in the dreams. He's like, look, I'm communicating to you through a dream. I am connecting with you through your dreams. He sits there and he breaks it down. He starts talking about Boruto's eye. He started talking about all type of prophecies and shit like this. This man Toneri made a comeback at Boruto. Now everybody's probably like, well, Toneri's dead. I honestly, I'm kind of fucked because I don't think he's dead. Then he loses his eyes and he's like left on the moon. Correct me if I'm wrong. Leave it in the comment section if you know like better than I do, because it's kind of fishy what happened to Toneri. But for the most part, like Toneri was the moon being the Otsuksuki that was out there. The man had the Tensegan. Maybe he like passed on some chakra, at the end and didn't let nobody know something, or maybe Kishimoto and them trying to make it like he did that or some shit like that. But for the first part of the show, we actually saw Toneri in physical embodiment. It wasn't a dream. He was more some walking around type shit. And then when he came into the dream, he verbally spoke. He verbally said, hey, this is a dream. I am contacting you through a dream. I'm basically delivering messages. He talks about Boruto Eye. He talks about like the stars and shit like that. He talks about like the weird ass chakra a little bit, but he didn't go into super detail. It was very brief. It was very short. And honestly, when I was looking at it, I just was there like, holy fuck, what the hell is actually happening? He basically starts talking about how Boruto Eye is the star of hope. Basically how like this eye will be his hope and shit like that. And when the world comes through like the greatest darkness, the greatest destructive forces, the hope will be resting on his shoulders. And he's talking talking about how his eye is gonna be his guide, and then basically gives us a little flashback of the fucking beast. You know what I'm saying? So when I was seeing all this shit, I was just like, damn. And then look, deadass, I'm not even nowhere near the end. This is like the middle of the episode. I was like, deadass, this shit really some interesting stuff. Like, he talks about how his eyes, the star of hope, eventually his eyes are gonna be his guide. It will guide him to the light that would dispel the darkness, and it'll allow him to basically stop all darkness shit that's gonna come before the ninja world and shit like that. Now, you know where else we saw some shit like that? We saw that shit from Momoshiki, bro. Like, we saw that shit from Momoshiki. Momoshiki talk about how his eyes are the hope and shit like that. Talk about how his eyes are the guiding key to the future and shit like that. So right now, we getting so many different messages with Boruto. If you guys have been reading the manga, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. It honestly hasn't happened in anime yet. It'll be there eventually, but fuck, there's so much shit happening. Then eventually, you know, Boruto wakes up. You know, that was pretty much the end of Toneri's message. He wakes up. He's on some superhero shit. He started acting like the superhero from the beginning of the movie. I'm at the beginning of the episode, you know, when they was watching the movie and shit like that. So that's why I was like, yo, this kind of reminded me of that. So I was like, okay, it's Boruto. So you basically hinted that we about to start learning some shit about the eyes. So one thing he tells Hinabi straight off the bat, not Hinabi, Himawari. I was confused with the name. He tells Himawari right off the back, and he's just like, look, this is what's happening with me. I'm the protector, my eye. So his mother and his dad are in the house, and Shikamaru actually pops up too, and he talks about how Boruto's acting weird. You know, Himawari's like, he's been acting strange all day. So he asks him, they're like, what the hell? And then he's basically telling Naruto his eyes to Byakugan, and basically he felt as though, you know, Naruto wasn't believing him when Naruto was saying it. He was like, why would I lie about some shit like that? You're assuming that I'm lying when I'm definitely telling you the truth. You know, because right now Boruto is under the impression that his eye is the Byakugan. Right now, the only hint that we have at his eye is like that his eye is the Star of Hope. That's the only thing that we know about Boruto's eye. We know that the name of the eye is the Star of Hope. I'm not sure what the hell that is actually referring to. Is that referring to Tenseigan, Byakugan mutation? We have no idea. But his eye has been referred to as the Star of Hope by Toneri. And Toneri never specified what his eye was. He just said it was the Star of Hope. Now maybe it's about to be a whole new jutsu, like a whole new dojutsu. This shit is on some next level shit. So eventually, you know, Naruto basically said you have to go through intense training to unlock the Byakugan. So look, we gotta find out. So basically, they go head over to the grandpa. They head up over to the Hyuga clan main branch and shit. They run into the grandpa and Hanabi, and they talks about how, you know, in order for you to basically find out if this is actually the fucking Byakugan, we have to test your strength and shit like that. So the grandpa straight up told him, he was like, look, I'm gonna be your opponent. You gotta fight me. So eventually we're gonna find in the next episode what's going on with his eye and shit like that. I thought it was pretty interesting to see his grandpa really giggly. He was like super excited to see Himawari and Boruto. You know, this was pretty weird because we've never seen this side of the grandfather. We always seen Hinata's dad on some serious shit. He was always on some like really strict ass shit, and like this nigga was like mad googly and shit. So that shit was strange. But let me know what you thought about today's episode in the comment section below. Honestly, I thought it was pure heat. I thought it was really amazing. Let me know your personal thoughts and your personal opinions. And with that being said, my name is Shino Bentrell. Stay true and stay real. Hope you guys have a blessed day, and until next time, see you guys later. Bye.